from Lashologist Choice, and I'm here just answering questions that people might have about the barrier cream. One of the questions that came in is, why do I need to use the barrier cream if my client has no sensitivity whatsoever and she's been wearing lashes a long time? The reason you want to use the barrier cream on every single client is because we never know when a reaction will occur. Also, we are exposing our clients to these tiny molecules from the vapor that would be settling on the client's eyelid. So we can't really see microscopic cuts. We really can't see little tears in that eyelid skin that those molecules might lay on to aggravate. Somebody might have sensitivity that we cannot recognize, and it could be from eyeshadow, it could be from environmental allergies, it could be from somebody just itching their eye. So we want to put the barrier cream on everyone, no matter if they have sensitivity or not. One of the questions came in saying, if I am allergic to eyelash extensions, can I put on the barrier cream and be able to wear eyelash extensions without having a reaction? The answer is, once you've had a reaction, you will always have a reaction. Just think of it if you're allergic to peanuts or gluten. Every time you get an exposure to the thing that you are allergic to, it gets worse. Every time the allergic reaction gets worse. So the whole idea is preventing something from occurring rather than once it occurs, we can't do anything about it. So the whole idea with the eyelash barrier cream, Lashologist Choice barrier cream, is to prevent an allergy before it occurs. So the answer to that question is, once somebody is allergic, they're going to have to lay off of eyelash extensions. However, we are doing tests right now with certain companies that have come out with new eyelash adhesive that is low fume and low reaction in conjunction with the Lashologist Choice barrier cream that could help people start to be able to tolerate any type of sensitivity that it's not bothering them at all. So as soon as those companies, those tests come into play that they are great, we will certainly share it with you. And because I do many services, I have found a slew of things to use it for. Number one would be eyelash and brow tinting. And you just apply it around the eye area, above the brow, under the eye, and what happens is if somebody were to blink or to close real tight, it would not stain the skin. The tint would not. And then after you finish tinting, all you have to do is wipe it away. The other use that I'm finding just phenomenal for is there's a big craze in henna-ing the eyebrows right now, especially those that are getting microblading done. They want to make sure that they really like the shape of their eyebrows. So people are doing henna on the brows, but there is some sensitivity. Even though the henna is natural based, people are still sensitive to it. So if you coat around the eyebrow area, you can make a beautiful line that your henna will not run, and it will help to aid in sensitivity. Another thing that we're finding out, which is brilliant with the barrier cream, is there is so many lash lifts going on in lash perming, lash lifting being the new name of lash perming. And what's happening, people have to put a adhesive on the lid to adhere the shield that goes on, and then flipping the lashes on. Well, sometimes people's eyes are sensitive and they might even get a warming sensation from the lash lift adhesive, and the chemical reaction of the lash shield causes a warmth to the skin. So what we're doing is, after we finish doing the entire process is we do the barrier cream on the eyelid, and it takes away any sensitivity. It soothes those eyes, and it's a perfect eye cream that she can purchase off you to use as a nightly basis that won't disrupt or interfere with the longevity of her lash lift. Hi, I'm Ellie from Lashologist Choice, and we get questions all the time about the barrier cream. So I'm going to take one question at a time and answer it for you. One of the questions is, do I take off somebody's eye makeup and clean their lashes before I start doing the eyelash extensions, and is that when I apply the barrier cream? So the question is, when we're doing, or the answer I should say, is when we are doing eyelash extensions, we need to clean off all the makeup around the eye, underneath the eye, and we also need to clean the lashes. After that is done, then we apply the barrier cream. But I do want to caution you, when you are cleaning the eyelid area, you need to be careful not to destroy something called the acid mantle. If you destroy that acid mantle, that is a protection that lays on the skin all over our body, and once that is abruptly cleaned away, the eye becomes more sensitive. Now, the barrier cream will help aid the sensitivity in that, but yes, you do want to clean off any makeup, any oils, any residue on the skin around the eyes, as well as in the lashes, in the lash line, and then go ahead and apply the barrier cream. Hi, I'm Ellie from Lashologist Choice, and I'm here answering questions about the Lashologist Choice Barrier Cream. One of the questions that have come up is, in using the barrier cream, will it ruin or affect the retention of the eyelash extension and adhesive? And the answer is no, it will not. Why? Is because we're using it during the application of the eyelash extensions to protect the skin. After we're done, we simply wipe it away. It leaves a non-greasy, non-oily residue which continues to protect that eyelid. Now, if you happen to get it into the base of the lashes or on the lashes themselves, you need to take it off with a lash toner, because that might just weaken the ability of the adhesion that you get from the eyelash adhesive. But as long as you apply it like manufactured suggested way, it will not ruin your retention. Also, it makes a great retail item for your clients, those that have those itchy eyelids, or allergic to pollen, or just using contact lenses sometimes cause the dryness on the eyelids. All they need is a very small amount, and apply it on their eyelids and underneath, and it is perfect. And that will not ruin the retention of the eyelash extensions either. Well, the answer is, it lays on the surface of the skin. It will not penetrate. The other ingredient was petrolatum. And the reason why also we have that ingredient, because that also lays on top of the skin. So in formulating the Lashologist Barrier Cream, I wanted something that would not penetrate, would not go into the skin, and would not carry those molecules and drive them into the skin, causing sensitivity. Now, we also have other ingredients in there, such as zinc oxide, which acts as a sunscreen, and then something very, very special, which is OVH, and that is the Lashologist OVH. And it's a special ingredient, a blend of ingredients that helps aid in sensitivity. So what happens is, those ingredients that help with the sensitivity lay on top of the skin, but the other ingredients like the petrolatum and the beeswax, it lays above that, on top of the skin. So it's not allowing any of those molecules that would be sensitive to our eye tissue area to penetrate. And it's also soothing underneath. So when we wipe it away, we're actually wiping off those top ingredients, still leaving the zinc oxide on the lid and those nourishing ingredients underneath that just help with sensitivity.